Mr. Southworth, thank you for coming in. This is going to be just a couple of questions for you. The first question is, what are your top three issues and why?
My top three issues, well, the first one would be people's access to justice. We've had problems with this specific place 1, Precinct 2, with people being able to get in there. Nothing was online, no forums, no things like that, as it was in Place 2. My concern is that Place 2 is being overwhelmed, and we really want all of the people to have full access to the People's Court, because that's what this is, the People's Court. My next issue is making sure that bonds are set in a reasonable manner. They should not be too high, nor should they be too low. We do have to keep certain people off the streets, but there's others who, unfortunately, bonds may have been set too high in the past, exorbitantly high, and I do not intend to do anything like that. My third issue is to try to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the precinct for Place 1. It does not seem that the work flow through is the same as it is in other precincts that I have been to. I'm a practicing attorney. I have been to many justice courts. This one seems to have a problem with getting cases in and getting cases out, getting them processed. We want to make sure that it almost mirrors Place 2 of Precinct 4, basically Judge Cook's court. I want to make sure all the employees are fully trained, cross-trained with his employees. I do not believe that Judge Cook should be as overburdened as he has been in the past. As a practicing attorney, I know about things like this. I know that there is a method to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of every place. I have a master's in organizational development. I do know how to change things. It is basically change management, and change management is necessary in this place. I'm the only one with that kind of degree. I have a degree in business administration, a master's degree. I have a master's degree in human resources. I am sure that I can improve this place to where it needs to be.
Okay. And the second question we have, or comment we need from you, is if you could name one goal that you would like to accomplish in your first year.
In my first year, I want to automate the system. I want to make it easier for people to get to it. If anyone has seen the system used by the district courts, the civil district court circuits in Bell County, you can input a number into their system and you can see everything that has gone on, every pleading, who the judge is, who the other parties are, if there's attorneys, who they are. You can see when court dates are scheduled. It's really transparent, it's open, it's available, it's accessible to the people. This is the People's Court. I want to make sure that this court is the People's Court. I want to make sure that the people are properly protected, that adverse actors such as the state actors who may be overzealous in their enforcement of their duties don't take advantage of our citizens. This court does hear ticket cases, and as I am a practicing civil attorney, I have represented people protecting them against overzealous state actors, specifically Child Protective Services. And I was very successful in going after Child Protective Services for exceeding their boundaries. I want to make sure our state actors also don't exceed it, such as their no-knock warrants. I'm very concerned about no-knock warrants. They should be used so seldom it's not funny. Warrants would not be issued without absolute probable cause. I'm not a friend of the police necessarily. I'm not just going to rubber stamp their warrants. I want to protect the people. This position is supposed to be the first line of defense for the people, not a rubber stamp. And I intend to make sure, at least in my first year, that this is accomplished.